Welcome to homework.
So this question is about energy transfer between trophic levels from a mathematical perspective. As a little review, energy is transferred between each trophic level. We have your primary producers who take the energy from the sun initially. Then we have our primary consumers, our secondary consumers, and our tertiary consumers. And at each level, there is a decrease in energy available for the organisms in the trophic level adjacent. Because, let's say, our primary producers, they have their own processes that they need energy to sustain for themselves. And so not all of the energy that they receive is available for the next level, and this process continues. Now, the key number to sort of remember in this instance, that's a rough estimate of the amount of energy available for the next trophic level. This might change depending on the ecosystem and the situation and the organisms at hand. But again, rough guiding estimate is 10%. In other words, there at each stage of this energy transfer, 10% of the energy available in one stage is transferred to the next. And in this example, we are given a number that primary producers have an energy amount of 33,000 kilocalories per meter squared. And we are asked to figure out how much energy is available for the tertiary consumers at the tertiary consumer level. And all you have to do is start out with this initial figure, multiply it by 10%, and you get the value of the energy available for the primary consumers. It's 3,300 kilocalories per meter squared. And then all you have to do is repeat that process for the next levels. Secondary consumers would have, you guessed it, 330 kilocalories per square meter. And finally, the tertiary consumers would have 33 kilocalories per square meter based off of this model. Now, I know what you're thinking. This figure is not represented by any of our multiple choice answer options. And that is, again, because this 10% figure is a very rough average that is used to basically get closer to the true figure if you don't have as much information as you need. What this figure does tell us is the proper order of magnitude. So where in like the exponential range would our correct answer be found? And this is very useful because there is only one answer choice that is in this order of magnitude, and that is option A, 75 kilocalories per meter squared. And if we also, let's say we didn't know how to calculate this, we didn't know that 10% number, we were just, all we had was 33,000 and 4 trophic levels, how would we figure this out? Well, all you would have to remember is that at each stage of this process on this energy pyramid, less and less energy is going to be available for the trophic levels that are highest. So your best bet is going to be a number, if you're looking at a tertiary consumer level, the number associated with its energy is probably very low. But this is a useful check just to make sure you're in the right area. Again, answer A is our final